I don't have very many regrets. But one of the regrets I do have was probably not talking with Dave enough about what he wanted. So when Dave was diagnosed, we made the decision that not that we were going to ignore or not acknowledge or deny the things that didn't work, but we were really going to focus on all the things that still did work. So we really kind of jointly set off to do that. And I think we probably did it almost to the nth degree. So in talking about all the things that worked, I don't think that we talked a lot about, like, what did he really want. And so one of the things that I really didn't, we knew that when he died, that we both had deeded our bodies through the university for medical students. So I knew that. So that wasn't a concern. And I knew we wanted to be cremated. So that wasn't a concern. And, but I didn't know if he wanted his ashes buried with all of the people that also deeded their bodies, or if he wanted those, where he wanted those. So, that was one of the things that I didn't talk with him about, and so his ashes are still on my hearth. And I had kind of an epiphany, so I thought I was going to bury the ashes, and so I got a plot, and I've been working on the stone. And then I was listening to the tail end of the documentary on Being Mortal by Atul Gawande, and all of a sudden, I don't even know what was said in that documentary, but all of a sudden it was like whoosh, this thought went over me like, oh my goodness, you cannot bury this guy's ashes. He was a free spirit. You cannot contain him in a vessel and bury him. Like, no, he needs to be scattered. It was just clear as a bell. So that night I talked with our daughter, and she said, that's fine, and she said, well, maybe we could bury some of them, scatter some of them at the burial site, because I want to have a stone to acknowledge that Dave Good lived. Okay, so, but then we're going to scatter his ashes. We're not quite sure yet. We haven't quite figured that out yet. But and then she said, Kathy, I think he would say, whatever you want, Kathy, it's all okay. So, and he probably would. But that was, I kind of regret that we didn't talk more about that.